Hello, my dear viewers! Welcome back to Run and Learn with Isang. So, if you're an ESL teacher or planning to become one, choosing the right ESL company can be overwhelming. So, there are so many factors to consider, like salary, work hours, teaching style, and more. So, today I'm going to walk you through 10 essential tips that will help you find the best ESL company for you. So stick around and let's dive in. First things first, you need to know what's important to you. So are you looking for a high salary, flexible hours, or a friendly work environment? So some teachers want a job that pays well but don't mind working on weekends, while others prefer flexibility for family time. You might want to work with kids if you enjoy storytelling and games, or you may prefer teaching adults if you like deeper conversations and business English. So grab your notebook and write down your priorities. So this will make it easier to filter out companies that don't match your needs. Well, not all ESL companies are created equal. Some may look good on paper but have a reputation for delayed payments or poor management. So I recommend checking sites like Glassdoor, Reddit ESL threads, or Facebook groups dedicated to online teaching. So you just have to look for first-hand reviews from current or past teachers. So you just have to pay attention to common complaints or praise. Because a company with consistent negative feedback about management or late salary, well, that's your red flag to avoid it. Next, let's talk about money. Different ESL companies have different pay models. Some pay hourly rates, while others have a per class rate. Now, let's say a company offers you 75 pesos per class. Sounds good, right? But what if each class is only 25 minutes long? Well, that makes it 150 pesos per hour if you teach 2 back-to-back sessions. While on the other hand, some companies offer performance-based bonuses, meaning if students give you high ratings, you can earn extra income. So it's also important to check for hidden fees or deductions, because some companies charge transaction fees or have fluctuating exchange rates if you're paid in foreign currency like USD or RMB. So make sure you're comfortable with how the company handles payments before committing. Now, teaching platforms can make or break your experience, because some companies offer ready-made lesson materials, which means less preparation time for you, while other companies expect you to create your own lesson plans. Also, find out if the platform is easy to use or if it's prone to technical glitches. For example, there are companies that have interactive apps that are simple and fun, while other companies give you full freedom to use any materials you want, but without much technical support. So if you're not tech savvy, look for companies with user-friendly platforms and good technical support. Now, who do you prefer teaching? Kids, teens, or adults? Because some companies focus on teaching young learners in China, while others specialize in adult learners from Japan or South Korea. So if you love energetic classes and using props like puppets or flashcards, teaching kids might be for you. Well, there are companies like 51 Talk or Magic Ears focus on young learners. However, if you prefer deeper discussions, maybe a company like Engo or Cambly, which targets adult learners, it's a better fit, right? Now let's talk about class types. There are some companies offer one-on-one sessions, which allow you to build a personal connection with the students, while others run group classes. For example, Magic Ear Magic Ears offers group classes, which means more interaction but also more classroom management. Well, you also need to think about peak hours. Most ESL companies catering to Asian students have peak times in the evening or weekends, since that's when kids are out of school. So if you prefer working mornings, you might want to look for a company with students in different time zones like Europe or Latin America. Now, some ESL companies require you to commit to a minimum number of teaching hours per week, while others are stricter about penalties for absences. For example, there are a company that has a strict policy where too many cancellations can get your contract terminated. I will not name names, okay? So make sure the company's terms align with your lifestyle. If you're a student or have another job, look for companies that allow flexible scheduling like Cambly, where you can log in anytime without fixed schedule. Well, some companies offer great teacher training and ongoing support. So this is super helpful, especially if you're new to teaching ESL. For example, there are companies that have a mentoring system, while other companies provide online workshops or virtual workshops. So good support can make a big difference, especially when you're dealing with cultural differences or tricky students. So it's always a plus to work with a company that offers development opportunities to grow your skills. Now, before applying, check if your equipment meets the company's requirements, because some companies need a wired internet connection with a minimum speed, while others require headset with noise canceling microphones. For example, let's say Palfish only requires a smartphone, but companies like VIP Kid, Engo, Bizmates expect teachers to have a reliable PC or laptop. So make sure you have the necessary setup to avoid issues during classes. Last but not least, observe how the company communicates during the application process. Are they responsive? Are they polite and clear about expectations? Well, this tells a lot about how they treat their teachers. For example, companies that ignore emails or take weeks to respond to inquiries might not have the best management. Well, you want to work with a company that makes you feel valued and heard. Trust me. Good communication makes a huge difference. And that's it. Those were 10 practical tips to help you find the best ESL company for you. I hope you found this video helpful. So if you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Ride and Learn with Isan. Also, if you have any experiences or tips on your own, drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.